Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott. Opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Having gained about a handful there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Cowboy.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
They'll run here following the penalty. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Here's 2nd and 14. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in and 3 points.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. This kid's averaged almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they've made the postseason both times. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 29. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Love out of the shotgun. Has his man. It's Dobbs. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Love with it on 1st down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. Quickly on the slant. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Prescott to sneak it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Prescott. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Pickens the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown.
Previous play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play fake, it's Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Man in motion here. 2nd down, looking for options. It's cut right side by Watson. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Green Bay Packer. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Jacob has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Quick throw out wide by Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dak off the play fake. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Straight ahead with Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He tries to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Prescott again on the keeper. Nice run across the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Sanders.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Packers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out now runs the Packer offense. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Motioning Watson left. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Jacobs gets it on the draw. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's good for our Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
16 more yards. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball will go right over their head.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Love now off the play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and 2, love to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
And the Packers, first down. First down.
Loves to throw again. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again, Love. And he's got it, touchdown Green Bay! The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 14.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. First down, here's Dak. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Gets it to him on the screen, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Aubrey puts it through. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. To Jacobs to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Intended for
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They go with Williams on a counter. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now Dak to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. But nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dak out of the pistol. It is Cup, left side. And they take him down right along the 30.
Jalen Tolbert. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 30-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
To Jalen Tolbert. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 5-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. It's a foot race into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick.
Packers 21, Cowboys 20.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun is Prescott. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Dak to the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to Miles Sanders. It's a gain of 6. First down, Dallas.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 39. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a third-quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here.
The Cowboys will line up for the
fullback gets it up the middle, and he barrels his way in to get the 2 points.
Cowboys 38, Packers 21.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Deron Bland.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Love on the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Love on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Lamb brings it in yet again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams on the carry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Another run for Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Prescott now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
A 7-yard gain.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment than this one later.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Williams, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dallas.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Prescott.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Packers 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Gets him on the end route. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Throw right side and Dobbs has it. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Sticking in the air, Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Loves to throw again. Complete on a slant to Watson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Christian Watson. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Once more, it's Love. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Love using the legs here. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Cowboys about set to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switched from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Cowboys feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Got to figure out this third down here. Working from the pistol, Prescott. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw, here's Love. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down around the 34.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Packers take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has it down close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 28.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football.
Touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Draw play. This is Williams. He has the Cowboys first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
And the Cowboy first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation, and they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.